Most people will say that the holidays will ruin your progress, it ruins your self discipline. And what I say to that is, most people are wrong. Holidays don't ruin your self discipline, going in blind does. And here's an example of that. Say you got person A and you got person B. They have a similar routine. They work out 6 times a week, they both eat a similar diet, they go to bed at a certain time, they wake up at a certain time. But the difference is, when person A goes in the holiday season, they go, nothing's going to change, even though they have travel plans, they have family commitments, work commitments. And as a result, person A, their discipline and their progress starts to taper off because they can't tend to it and they didn't plan for it. And it just goes all the shit. Whereas person B understands their commitments. They understand their commitments and they plan for it. So that's what I'm going to provide you today, a 3-step framework so you can go into the holiday season with your progress and self-discipline intact and can get ahead when you start January. My name's Dan. I'm a coach who helps people develop self-discipline and build confidence. And if you want to learn 28 ways over 28 days on how you can unlock your self-discipline, check out the link in the description below. So let's set the scene here. The holiday season is not about going in the monk mode to retain your progress and your self-discipline. It's more so about being intentional, understanding what you're okay with and what you're not. Missed the gym a couple times a week? I'm okay with that. I gain a couple pounds? Okay, I'm okay with that. Well, gaining 15 to 20 pounds, not going to the gym at all? No, I don't want that to happen. And that's where this framework comes into play. But here's the fundamental lie we have to break. The nothing will change. Oh, I'm going to the holiday season. Nothing will change. Things are going to change. We have family commitments. We're going to be traveling a lot. There's going to be food everywhere. Okay, the environment's going to change. Therefore, we need to plan for that. And that's what the first part of this framework is about, getting clear on the non-negotiables, the minimums, what we're still going to do even with the change. Example of this is, I won't miss the gym 2 days in a row. Another one is, I know dinner is going to be huge with the family tonight, so I'll have a smaller lunch and breakfast. And this takes us into part 2, which is getting clear on what we want to avoid, setting the guardrails, losing the workout routine completely, gaining X amount of weight. This is all about just understanding where we don't want to go because it provides us with direction. Once we know the direction we don't want to go in, we can anticipate, which takes us into the third part of this framework, which is mental simulation. There's this great quote from the Roman emperor and philosopher Marcus Aurelius, which goes, "The impediment to action advances action." And what that means is, by understanding what's likely to throw us off our game, we can innovate and plan for it. Therefore, it's not just up to chance. When it strikes us, we know how to respond. And here are some questions to ask ourselves. What's likely to go wrong? Where do I feel things went wrong last year? Oh, Johnny's party. I was out late and then I get to the gym the next day and then I go to the gym the next. And it's really just pinpointing and predicting the failure points so we can plan for them. Another practical example is, if you know travel kills your gym routine, then we plan a travel workout guide for when we're on the road. If the stress of being at Aunt Susie's house makes us want to binge, instead of just giving into that, we plan, okay, when I feel that, as I did last year, I go for a walk this time. I don't just give into that stress and have food that I'm going to later regret. In December is really where discipline is tested. If we have this rigid, self-punishing outlook on it, then we're setting ourselves up for defeat. But if we instead follow a framework, we set our minimums, what we're going to do each week. We understand the place we don't want to go. We've been there before. We don't want that to happen again. And we also pinpoint what would make that happen again so we can plan to avoid it. And if you follow this framework, you'll be able to enjoy the holiday season, not feel bad about things. And best part yet is, you'll enter January ahead than most people. You'll be walking in, feeling good about yourself and not feeling that you have to restart in 2026. And once more, if you want help building your self-discipline over the next 28 days, check out the description below. Until next time, guys.